Lost three in a row, first time this season. What's been going differently for you guys in the last couple games?
I just think we're making some physical mistakes that we just haven't really made in the past. Like even today, just throwing a bunt away that we just traditionally don't do. And we've had some bad defense. The one game against Cal Poly, the wind was absolutely ridiculous. Field conditions were rough, and so both teams made a lot of errors, so that was kind of understandable. But we've just kind of made some uncharacteristic errors, and we gotta get past that.
So you just take this as a learning experience from some of the mistakes that you guys have made?
I hope so. I hope we can make it as a learning experience, because if not, then we're in trouble. But I was just telling our guys, this is a good sign. Being able to overcome some adversity is what we need to do. Be able to get into postseason and stuff like that. So, this is part of the game. We have to find a way to overcome it, and if we can't, then we're going to continue to struggle. But I'll tell you what, this team has shown a lot of character throughout this year, and so I would be surprised if we don't come back and do well here shortly.
And LMU takes the series here, winning the first two games, brings them a half game behind you guys. How do you see the West Coast Conference race shaping up? Seems like every year it's right down the end, and you guys are usually right there in it, and it looks like it's going to be a dogfight coming down the stretch here again.
No, it's a good sign. It's a good sign. Teams are getting better. They're playing well, and that's one of the things that's exciting about it. And it's like I told our guys, we're in control of our own destiny. So we don't have to scoreboard watch. We could care less what everybody else is doing. We just need to take care of our own business, and that's kind of one of the interesting things is I haven't really paid all that much attention to it. I just know that if we're playing well, we're going to be fine. So that's kind of the way I look at it.
Defensive today was just incredible from both teams.
Yeah.
You guys had a couple early opportunities, and their defense really saved them on a couple of them. But how kind of disappointing was it not to get some early runs when you got McGrath into trouble 2 or 3 of the first couple innings there?
That's one of the biggest things, and I'll tell you what, we Barnett with bases loaded, lines out to left, and if that shimps in, it's a different story. It's just like anything. Like I was telling our guys, if we continue to hit the ball hard, like eventually we will continue to get hits. But we can't strike out like 12 times today, and that was one of the things that was more disappointing than anything, because we hit some ball hard, but that's the thing is they're a good team, and they're going to be aggressive, and they played great defense, and they're trying to win too, and so that's the part I was telling our guys is they're going to do everything they can to try to beat you, and so we have to do the same.